Alright, I just got done painfully ordering up some more roofage for out back. Anyways, that's another story. I don't really feel like doing this, but I still haven't shipped my stuff I need for the Suburban, so I guess I ought to fix that little crack on the wing on the Firebird. And then I need to get this painted and get it on the car. That's about the last thing that car needs. I need to put the front struts on it, which I have. But I think that truck's going to go on our annual not truck. It's not a truck, you moron. It's a car. It's a Transam. It's going to go on our annual trip to the mountains is what it's going to do. Alright. Let me do something, even if it's wrong. I don't know. I ground that out a little bit. Looks like they put it together in halves, maybe? Those are 2 rivets. I don't know. Anyway, that's where it was cracked. Big hole there. Alright. I ground out the crack, as you saw. I think I showed you that. And then I mixed up some resin, and I had some of that matte fiberglass. I stuffed it in the hole. And then I ground that smooth, and then I smeared some Bondo on it. And next I need to sand that off. This takes a fair amount of body working to get it good. Look at that. Anyways, got it to do. I better do it. Look at her. She came to visit. Alright, I'm going to sand this. And I'm running out of energy quick for some reason, but it's just the way it is. Alright, I got it down to 220. Pretty rough body work on this thing. Got that smoothed in. I'm all dirty. So I think I'm going to go take a shower if that's alright with you.
Huh?
And then I'm going to go watch the email and stew about why my parts ain't on their way yet here.
There's no point
here yet.
Over it.
Alright, we pulled a good vacuum for a while here. Probably 30 minutes or something like that. Maybe an hour. I think we're ready to put some Freon in it. We're going to use 134 this time instead of my old computer duster trick, just because I'm going to sell this thing and I don't want no funny stuff in it that other people might not know about. Supposed to shake it. Yeah. You're like a pro. Well, my squeaky idler pulley quieted down, and I got her all charged up here, I think. She's cold, cold. Let's look inside. I can't find my thermometer, but she's frosty. This thing has the coldest air conditioning of any square body I ever had. And the fan blows hard too. My guess is, if you got a square body, you ought to put a fan in it from a 91 Suburban, because it blows. It blows harder than the one I put in my dually, and I can't remember. I made a video out of that. It blows harder than the original, but not as much as this. Alright, I'm going to declare it a success, at least so far. Making water. That ought to press Mr. Elderly Iron. I got my cold air hooked up. We're going to have to let her cool down before I figure out which idler pulley's going bad, probably. It quit squeaking once it warmed up. I can't find my thermometer to stick in the air vent to see how cold it is, but it's blowing cold. Let me see if I can dig it up. It says 60 sitting here. I don't know, it feels cooler than, but anyway, maybe we'll take her down the road here a little bit and see how it acts. Alright, now I gotta put away all my AC stuff. I had most of this stuff shipped to Whalen Wire's place, you know, out there in Washington State, the great state of Washington. And I got this because it was a pretty complete set. It has a vacuum pump and the gauges and all that, but it's kind of a chintzy set, really. Here's why. Right there, they got plastic. And they'll seal up, but you bump it, it starts leaking. It's aggravating as heck. Now this is a good old set right here. Let me see if I can take it apart one-handed. Oh, it's a Robin Air. See there? That's quality stuff there. Those don't just come loose. So, it's alright if you only ever use it once or twice, I guess. But if you was going to use it very much, you'd be so mad you'd throw it in the bushes. I almost got there. But it's reasonably priced and it seems to work. So, alright, let me put it away. Kind of blowing around in the breeze, but I got it primed, epoxy and high build primer. Also, what kind of spider is this?
It's a spiny backed orb weaver.
A spiny backed orb weaver. All right.